And you will now girl tune in.
You know what it is.
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah.
Straight up.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy Saturday afternoon. I'm here to bring you another episode of My Opinions Are Facts. MLB Picks we doing today. Catching these afternoon games. Let's get to it. Got a lot of games on the slate. Try to get this money for the weekend. Have a good Saturday. Wasn't so bad yesterday, but we always got room for improvement and room to make better bets, make better decisions. But with no further ado, let's get to it. First on the menu today, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Nationals. Both teams coming in. Arizona 5-3, 1-5 1-6 of the Nationals coming in too. You got two lefty pitchers coming in today pitching. Rodriguez, his ERA is 5.06, WHIP is 1.13. Going against the lefty Parker, ERA is a flat 0. WHIP is 1.42. The read for this is crazy because they're leaning towards Nationals to get this victory today, and it's just hard to do. I mean, I guess Marte's still out, so that's one of the key players. That's the person I really like to pick on my player props, but he's out again today. It's probably a big suffer for them, but I will, instead of going with the win, because I don't see where they're getting that from for the Nationals to win, I took Eugenio Suarez for 2 bases. I feel confident with that pick right there. He has 18 on the year, so I figure why not give it a shot? You know, I want to guarantee today. I want to guarantee victory. So I'm gonna go with that one right there. Eugenio Suarez for 2 bases. For the next game, on to it. We got my Pirates today. Ooh, after yesterday's disaster home opener, maybe things might change today. We'll see because the Pirates got to go against Marcus Stroman, pitching for the Yankees, pretty decent pitcher. ERA 5.79, WHIP 1.29. Going against Bailey Falter, not so much of a bad pitcher either, pretty good. ERA is 3.00, WHIP 1.17. Well, this one after that yesterday, you don't know what these games are going to turn out to be today. So with a game like this, I always look for the players and try to move the needle into the right place. So I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna go Anthony Volpe, and I figured, hey, why not take a shot with him? He has the most bases out of everybody between both teams. So I went with another player prop. I went plus 2 bases for him. I think he can get a hit for sure and probably get at least a second base. I'm kind of banking on that, especially the way the Pirates are playing. Looking real bad out there. So we'll see what happens. Now, I'm not saying they're going to win, but because this type of game right here where I think the Pirates will bounce back and try to get the fans something to go home with and be proud for the weekend. So maybe that might be today. I'm rooting for them. So hopefully they pull through with it. But got no winner out of here. Couldn't read and find no way to pick a winner. So I went, the 2 bases with Anthony Volpe. Next game we got the Dodgers and Phillies. Told you guys yesterday, pick the under. They had two aces pitch. I know some people say, they only pitch 100 pitches. They'll be out in the 5th inning. But, we started to see a few pitchers staying past the 5th inning. So I don't know what it's about. Or they, let them try to get the strikeouts they need or whatever the case may be. But, I took that under. And it definitely wasn't under. It was 3-2. Phillies was able to pull it off at the end. Well, actually, it was 3-1. They held off and kept the Dodgers to 2 runs, which is hard to do with the bats they got going on. But so you got the Dodgers coming today. They took the first loss yesterday, 8-1 for the season. Going against Philly, who moved up to 5-1 for the season. They give a slight 50% chance of winning to the Phillies. Run line for them is plus 1.5, of course. The pitchers we got for both teams. The Dodgers got Sasaki, ERA 5.79, WHIP 2.79. Going against Arianola, ERA 8.44, WHIP 1.13. Another game right here. I don't know. I was more confident yesterday with how it went. Maybe the bats get to working today, so some would probably lean towards the over. They think the Phillies could probably steal another one at home. I just kept it simple with Ohtani getting 2 bases. I mean, if anything you know is going to happen, you know he's going to get a hit. Either he's going to hit out the park or he definitely going to get on base and at least get the second for sure. So it's all guaranteed today. Everything I believe in, I'm confident in this bet. So yeah, you can tell me on this one, Ohtani 2 bases for the Dodgers. Next game we have the Cardinals. Oh man, I picked them boys yesterday to win. I had a nice parlay going, and yeah, he sold me short. The Cardinals did. They're coming in today playing against the Red Sox. 4-3 on the season for the Cardinals. 4-4 for the Red Sox. Plus 1.5. Of course, they're giving to the Cardinals today, and they're giving a slight 50% chance to win once again. Yeah, this one right here was definitely hard to read. I wanted to really just go with the Red Sox because I figured, hey, why couldn't they get 2 in a row? And I was like, I seen the pictures today. Andre Palante, ERA 3.60, WHIP 1.20 going against Richard Fitz, ERA 4.50, WHIP 1.00. Sounded like gonna be some decent pitching, but I figured the bat's gonna get the work in. I see some scoring going on. Pretty good amount of scoring going on. I can see it's being a 5-4 game for sure. So I took the over 8.5. Couldn't decide on a winner, but if I had to pick a winner, I would go for the Red Sox to get 2 in a row. I would like that. But yeah, over 8.5 for this total runs for that game right there. To the next one, we got Baltimore Orioles versus the Kansas City Royals. Yeah, they're picking the Royals to win again today. They're leaning towards them. They're 3-4 on the season. Orioles 3-5 on the season. The pitchers we got today: Tomoyuki Sagano, ERA 4.50, WHIP 1.50, going against Michael Waka. ERA 2.225, 2.25. Sorry about that. WHIP 2.00. Another game right here. I was going to pick the Orioles to win, but I say, nah, I'm a player prop guy. You know that for the most part. So I just looked deep into it where I can find some value with a player, and I went to Mullins. I just noticed he had 18 total bases already this season, and we're not at 10 games. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take the risk with that. So I took Mullins plus 2 bases for that game right there. Yeah, that's the best read. But if you guys looking for a winner, I would definitely go with the Orioles. I believe Guthrie Henderson, I believe is back again. Well, he played yesterday, so I think he's playing again today. So that was a nice spark for the shortstop position for them. And yeah, I think the Orioles can probably pull this off. But Mullins plus 2 bases for me. Next game we got Tampa Bay Rays versus the Rangers. Yeah, yesterday I leaned with the Rays. I took them plus 1.5, and that definitely did not even come close to that. The Rangers definitely handle business today. So they're coming today at home, 6-2 on the season. Tampa Bay Rays 4-3 for the season. Pitcher for both teams. The Rays have Taj Bradley, ERA 3.00, WHIP 0.83. Going against Jacob DeGrom, ERA a flat 0, and WHIP 0.80. Another game right here. I'm looking. I think Texas can take care of business back to back. They got the pitching. They got the bats. It's going to be working for them. I'm confident in this one. So I took them on the run line minus 1.5 to Texas Rangers. Thinking to get it done again at home and move on to 7-3 for the season. Also, they got a 57% chance of winning today. So yeah, I'm rocking with the Rangers and see what goes on with that. I feel confident in that one. We'll see what happens. Next game, we got the New York Mets versus the Blue Jays. We got the Mets coming 4-3 for the season, going against the 5-3 Blue Jays, plus 1.5. They're giving the Blue Jays today with the slight 51% chance to win. Looking at both pitchers, Griffin Cannon, ERA 3.18, WHIP 1.06, going against Chris Bassett, ERA 3.18, WHIP 1.06. So when I see good whips like that, I'm always gonna go for the under, and that's what I took. I took under 8. Yeah, if there's gonna be this good amount of pitching, the pitchers on here, I believe they can hold the score down low, and even the bullpen come in and probably keep it below that, so it can probably be like a 3-2 game or something like that. But no winner, so I'm taking the under 8 for that. We got the next game. We got the Cincinnati Reds on a 4-game losing streak right now. They're leaning for them to a 52% chance to win. I don't see how, but We got the Brewers 4-4 for the season. Brandon Singer pitches today for the Reds. ERA flat 0, WHIP 0.43. Going against Elvin Rodriguez, ERA 9.00, WHIP 1.75. So I'm looking. I think the Reds can snap this winning streak. I think they can get out the slump. So I'm going straight money line for the Reds. I think Ella De La Cruz can really make it happen. I think he might hit a homer today, and Brady Singer will hold it down till the bullpen comes in, or he might pitch 6 or 7 innings. But either way, I'm confident in the Reds winning, and they're giving a slight 52% chance to win. So money line for the Reds today. Next game, we had the Florida Marlins, who are still at an even 500 this year, going against the Braves, who finally got their win against the Marlins yesterday. So they are 1-7 right now for the season. Never thought I would say that about them. But the Marlins, of course, plus 1.5 on the run line today. Over under total runs, 8.5. The pitchers today, we got Cal Quantrill for the Marlins, ERA 13.50, WHIP is 2.25. Going against AJ Smith-Shawver, ERA 4.50, WHIP 2.23. Game I was looking at, and I said, you know what? I think the Braves finally got out that slump. I don't see them sliding off. I think it's time for them to take off, get some wins under their belt. They're at home, so I think being home might do some justice. So I took them for the run line 1.5. I think the guys' bats get to working today. The pitching should be pretty good, and probably see a home run or two out of Ozuna and Albies. So that's what I look at with that 1.5 for the run line for the Braves today. Mark that down. Mark that down. What's up, my man on TikTok? No Limit, Diamondbacks money line, Yankees money line, Duke money line. I like that. Definitely like that one. Free pick. See now at Duke, you gotta watch. I don't know. Duke one's gonna be really tricky right there. But let's get on to the next game, everybody. We got the A's coming in today, going against the Rockies, two of the worst teams in the league. Like I said, this is like in football terms, Panthers versus the Browns. So you do your best with picking these two teams. But if anything for sure, two things for certain, I doubt there's going to be any hitting, especially with GP Spears or JP Spears. He's definitely a horrible team, but he's one of the pretty good pitchers you got in the league. He's going against German Marquez. JP Spears. ERA 2.70, WHIP 0.75 going against Jermaine Marquez. Like I said, ERA flat 0, 0.67 is the WHIP. Both teams is actually I wouldn't even bet on this if I were you guys, but I'm always gonna find a number for you guys to bet on in case you need somebody to go with your parlay. Both the teams, I don't expect nothing much. Pretty good pitch from the A, so I got this being under 9.5 total runs. I don't see nothing after that unless there's just some craziness goes on. Plus, it snowed up there yesterday too when they was playing. That was weird, but nonetheless, yeah, under 9.5 for the A's and Rockies today. Next, we got the Mariners versus the Giants. Giants got the 55% chance to win. They're leaning towards today. 6-1 on the season for them, going against the Mariners, 3-5. They also got the plus 1.5 for the run line. We got Bryce Miller pitching today for the Mariners, going against Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray for the Giants, ERA 5.06, WHIP 0.75. Going against Bryce Miller, the ERA 4.76, WHIP 1.41. This one right here, couldn't really find a winner. As always, you know me, I'm a player prop guy first, but if the win is there and I can find a winner, I will. But once again, I looked at Bryce Miller pitching. I was familiar with him from last year. You know, he definitely do what he do. He definitely gets a strikeout. So today I took that 4K and I parlayed that with my who did I parlay that? Yeah, with my Arizona pick, Eugenio Suarez, 2 bases, and I linked that with Ohtani 2 bases. So that was my 3-slip parlay. I put in with the Bryce Miller 4Ks. But yeah, that's what I got for that game right there. But they say who you think will win? If I had to think real fast, boom, snap my finger, I'm going with the Giants. Money line, if you want to try that. We have the Guardians next, going against the Angels. Guardians coming 3-4 for the season, going against the Angels 4-3. Pitchers, we got Tanner Bibby for the Guardians, Jack Cockenwicks for the Angels. ERA for Tanner Bibby is 0.00, WHIP 0.71. Jack, we got ERA 3.00, WHIP 3.67. Uh, Honestly, they're leaning towards the Guardians to win. 53% chance for them to win. I like them to win this one too. Just I think Tanner Bibby in the pitcher alone will get it done. He won't give up many hits, so I think this they'll do what they need to do there. They'll beat the Angels at home or beat the Angels on their field, I should say today. So, what's your best player in the prize picks for MLB? Otani. Take a Otani parlay for the prize picks. That'll be your best bet right now, Otani. Yeah, for this one, I'm taking the Cleveland money line for sure. I think they're going to come in there and do what they need to do. As I said, the pitching is going to work out for them. So, yeah, Cleveland for sure. The money line. Don't see nothing else there. I didn't look at no player props for that one. So that's what I have for that one. Yeah, today that's all the games we ran through. You got a couple hours because these are all the 4 o'clock start games. So, the three I did earlier, if you guys follow me on TikTok and see on my page, also you guys on YouTube who watch the channel, I did put my there's just 3 games up there. It's on my TikTok. If you wanted to pick them, they already started. So I gave you the 4 o'clock games. That's should be starting here in a minute. So you have enough time to pick, sort through, get your best, parlays together. But I gave you the best single pick. So maybe you can bunch up some things together, get this money to win this weekend. Got a lot of baseball today. We'll be back here in a minute with the NBA picks for today. It's 5 games. So we'll have that, and I'll give you my picks for the Final Four today for the NCAA tournament. But I appreciate everybody that jumped on here. If you didn't catch it, all my people on YouTube, if you didn't catch this, or on TikTok, I'm sorry if you didn't catch this, go on my YouTube, 223ENT. My opinions are facts. You can go back and listen to all the picks I made. That way you get enough time and do what you need to do so you can get them parlays and picks together. Everybody on YouTube, I appreciate all you guys coming on here, checking me out, following me through. You see, I'll be hitting here and there, but the parlays, it's parlaying right, but I'm making my picks good. So make sure you join me here after a little while. We'll have the NBA, NCAA picks for you guys. Let's get this money today. It's already April. June's going to be right around the corner, and everybody wants to go on a vacation, I'm sure. So let's get these picks, get that extra money for the account so you can, take that flight, y'all. Appreciate the love, man. Until next time, we'll see you here in a bit. Peace. Izzy gets busy.